Hi, it's Tim with LeatherSeats.com. I wanted to show you our leather kit for the new body 2009 to 2012 Dodge Ram. Our installation department is currently converting a local customer's interior from cloth to leather using a LeatherSeats.com two-tone deluxe leather trimmed interior package. As a customer service rep here at LeatherSeats.com, I hear regularly from Ram owners who feel that the factory cloth stains far too easily and is nearly impossible to maintain. Even after just a year or two of use, the factory cloth can look like it is 10 years old. Whether you have a Ram 1500, 2500, 3500, crew cab or quad cab with the front captain's chairs or 40-20-40 split bench, LeatherSeats.com has you covered. The standard deluxe two-row leather package is our most popular and includes replacement seat covers for both the front and the rear. The front seat covers have full leather seating surfaces with matching vinyl on the sides and backs, which is the same content used in Laramie model trucks with factory leather. As you can see here, we have fully replaced the factory cloth seat covers on the driver's side seat. We built this kit in our two-tone Dark Graphite with Fawn COMBO, which means that the secondary color starts about halfway up the backrest and runs out to the end of the seat. Our customer also added double stitching and Ram head logos in contrasting fawn thread to complete this custom interior package. For the 2009 new body Ram, we do include factory style map pockets on both front bucket seats. For those of you do-it-yourselfer types who are considering doing your own installation, I wanted to show you through some of what is involved in the installation process. On any modern vehicle install, the first thing we do is disconnect the battery. Of course, if we are working with factory electric seats, we have to leave the battery plugged in until we can position the front seats to gain access to the bolts on the floorboard in both front and rear. Once the seats are unbolted, but before we disconnect the wires underneath the seat, we then disconnect the battery. We simply loosen and remove the ground wire from the negative battery terminal. This will ensure that there is no possibility of shorting sensitive electronic systems such as factory side airbags or occupancy detection sensors. After pulling the seats from the vehicle and moving them to an appropriate workspace, we then unclip the factory J-clips that are holding the bottom cushion cover to the seat frame. In order to get the last J-clip on the outside of the seats, we do have to remove the factory plastic shroud on the side of the seat. The shroud is held on by a combination of tension clips and screws. Once the 5 factory J-clips are released, we pull the seat cover up, exposing the seat cushion foam and the hog rings that attach the seat cover to the face of the foam. After cutting the hog rings, we pull the seat cushion foam and the cushion cover off of the seat frame. From there we begin to roll the backrest cover up the backrest, detaching the vertical Velcro listings as we go. There is also one horizontal listing with 3 hog rings that have to be cut before the cover can be completely removed. After inspecting the leather kit to make sure that all the pieces are correct and accounted for, our installer begins to steam the factory seat foam. This is a new body 2009 Dodge Ram, so steaming is not really a requirement, but it definitely helps bring the foam back to original size. We also use a little steam to heat up the seat backrest cover before installation. This helps to soften the materials, making them much easier to work with. We turn the backrest cover inside out in order to install it. Basically, we just reverse the process of removing the factory cloth seat covers. Once the cover is rolled about halfway down, we line up the horizontal seam and attach it with 3 hog rings just like the factory. We are very careful not to hog ring a listing too tight, as this can create unsightly puckers in the seam. Once the cover is pulled all the way down the backrest, we work the vertical Velcro listings down into position as we continue to massage the seat cover down the foam. Once the backrest cover is in its final position, we close the J-clips at the bottom of the seat. This can be somewhat difficult, so we generally have two installers working together to properly lock the clips together in a timely fashion. After the backrest cover is fully installed, we move to installing the bottom cushion cover. We position the cover so that the horizontal listing can be hog-ringed first. This ensures that the cover is in the correct position relative to the seat foam. From there, we move to attaching the vertical listings with hog rings as well. We also steam the bottom cushion foam to ensure optimal fitment of the LeatherSeats.com upholstery. Once the cover is attached on the surface and the seat foam is steamed, we roll the seat cover down over the perimeter of the seat foam. We reposition the foam on the seat frame and attach the J-clips that are pre-sewn onto the cover. Once the bottom cushion cover is attached, we can move to installing the headrest covers. We remove the factory cloth first. This can be somewhat difficult, so if our customer doesn't wish to save the factory cloth, we will generally just cut the cover off. Once the cover is off, you will see the foam is wrapped in a clear plastic bag. This is because the factory used the same method we use of vacuum bagging the headrest foam in order to install the headrest covers. This vacuum bag headrest installation process saves a ton of time and in many cases will save even a professional installer from ripping the bottom of the headrest cover. Once a new vacuum bag is installed over the headrest foam, our installers use a pneumatic vacuum to suck the air out of the headrest foam, shrinking it to about 60% of its original size. From there, we are able to easily slide on the new headrest cover. The seams of the headrest cover are massaged into final position, the bottom of the vacuum bag gets ripped out, and the male and female clips on the bottom of the headrest get clipped together using a flathead screwdriver. If you are interested in purchasing a pneumatic vacuum to use for headrest installations, contact me or any of our other sales reps for pricing and availability. Once the final tail extension clips are attached on the backrest, it is time to cut the holes for the headrest grommets. We feel for the factory plastic grommet and then use a razor blade to cut an X that is smaller than the actual diameter of the plastic grommet. We then cut the tails of the X off, making a circle-shaped hole about 70% of the diameter of the entire plastic grommet. From there, we massage and stretch the hole so that it tucks neatly up under the plastic grommet.
I also wanted to show you the rear seats with our LeatherSeats.com leather trimmed interior package fully installed. On our deluxe kit, the rear seat covers have leather inserts only, with matching vinyl for the rest of the seating surfaces and sides. This leather to vinyl ratio is basically the same as what Dodge offers in the factory Laramie model trucks. As you can see here, this LeatherSeats.com replacement upholstery package installs just like the factory cloth. All the seats will maintain 100% of the factory functionality, including the rear center folding armrest. Like most of our other kits, the Ram will arrive fully sewn, ready to install right out of the box, including all of the factory-style attachments for you do-it-yourselfers. As you can see from the before and after pictures, all of the factory cloth has been replaced with this LeatherSeats.com leather-trimmed interior package. The seat covers will look, fit, and function like a factory leather interior. All this with a standard 3-year warranty that covers both materials and craftsmanship. We can build your kit from vinyl all the way up to our 100% ecstasy full-grain Italian leather. Design your kit with custom logos, single or two-tone colors, contrast double stitching, perforations, suede inserts, or even exotic ostrich or gator inserts. Again, my name is Tim. If you have any questions or if you'd like to see some free leather samples, give me a call, 866-NEW-SEAT, extension 107. LeatherSeats.com. Custom look, factory fit.